Sometimes you have to stop trying to force it. Walk away and let your subconscious show you the way. Fill up on life for a while. We do not need magic to transform our world. We carry all the power we need inside ourselves already. If you choose to use your status and influence to raise your voice on behalf of those who have no voice, and if you choose to identify not only with the powerful but with the powerless, and if you retain the ability to imagine yourself into the lives of those who do not have your advantages, then it will not only be your proud families who celebrate your existence, but thousands and millions of people whose reality you have helped transform for the better. We do not need magic to change the world. We carry all the power we need inside ourselves already. We have the power to imagine better. The world is full of wonderful things you haven't seen yet. Don't ever give up on the chance of seeing them. Failure is so important. We speak about success all the time. It is the ability to resist failure or use failure that often leads to greater success. I've met people who don't want to try for fear of failing. J.K. Rowling Quotes. We're all human, aren't we? Every human life is worth the same and worth saving. We have to choose between what is right and what is easy. Secretly, we're all a little more absurd than we make ourselves out to be. Imagination is the foundation of all invention and innovation. Destiny is a name often given in retrospect to choices that had dramatic consequences. It is impossible to live without failing at something unless you live so cautiously that you might as well not have lived at all, in which case you have failed by default. Poverty entails fear and stress and sometimes depression. It meets 1,000 petty humiliations and hardships. Climbing out of poverty by your own efforts, that is something on which to pride yourself. But poverty itself is romanticized by fools. Never trust anything that can think for itself if you can't see where it keeps its brain. Let us step into the night and pursue that flighty temptress, adventure. We are only as strong as we are united, as weak as we are divided. It is no good and evil. There are only power and those too weak to seek it. Differences of habit and language are nothing at all if our aims are identical and our hearts are open. What's most important in a friendship? Tolerance and loyalty. We can't choose our fate, but we can choose others. Be careful in knowing that. The truth is always easier than a lie or an evasion. Easier to deal with and easier to live with. I find that discussing an idea out loud is often the way to kill it stone dead. Achievable goals are the first step to self-improvement. Youth cannot know how age thinks and feels, but old men are guilty if they forget what it was to be young. The moment you are old enough to take the wheel, responsibility lies with you. I've been writing since I was 6. It is a compulsion, so I can't really say where the desire came from. I've always had it. My breakthrough with the first book came through persistence because a lot of publishers turned it down.